Yesterday was March 4th, 2017, and Aldebaran in the news was approaching the moon around 10:30 my time here in Quebec, Canada, near Montreal. Now, look at these two beautiful lights that appeared before it was still daylight in the sky, before Aldebaran came out, and even the first star. There to watch the spectacle, or they are two celestial objects, but they are very close to the moon. And finally, Aldebaran. Approaching the moon, I was able to see it come very close to its top corner, and just took a while. It went into the night and into the next morning. And I did finally get a shot of Aldebaran, but I had a lot of problems doing it, guys. And here it is, because it was just too close to the moon. So I tried my best. So AlphaTauri, Aldebaran. This is, now we're talking about 65 light years from the sun. It's in the zodiac constellation of Taurus. It's the brightest star in the constellation and usually the 14th brightest star in the nighttime sky entirely. So here's Aldebaran and the stars in the background. Long exposure shot, f7 stop, f7.1. Let's zoom up here and see what's around Aldebaran. It came in barreling with Aldebaran towards the moon, or just out there somewhere, right? This object, beautiful stars. You can see the difference in comparison to the stars in the background. Another object a bit further out, this one here. Another one right here. There's Aldebaran on top, going underneath now, closer to the moon again, between Aldebaran and the moon. When I say between from seen from here. I don't have to post this photo. I don't have to tell you how I do it or what I'm doing or why this moon looks like it's exploding. Listen, this is over enhanced, and I can see in the photos the other lights appearing. At the back here, where I'm flickering my finger, it's Aldebaran. To the left of those two, three suspicious lights that appeared last night, during the day actually, and these are the rest of the objects that are floating either around near or far of the moon. I still wanted to share this with you all. When we see the gray moon, we don't see the magnificent real view of what it looks like, nor do we see the light emanating off the moon and mixing and intertwining with the dust. The moon is always expiring gases. There's even stellar winds on the surface of the moon. Now, capturing this in photo, it's not everyone that will comprehend this, but you can see in the background we find other asteroids and objects when we use a proper function settings on our camera. Aldebaran hosts a planet several times the size of Jupiter. Did you know that? Yes, it hosts the planet. And the planetary exploration probe Pioneer 10 is currently heading in the general direction of the star and should make its closest approach in about 2 million years. No jokes. It's on Wikipedia. Proxima Centauri, in the constellation of Centaurus. I've read 15 to 20 years ago that there are 15 planets there. Did you all know that? It's online. It's always been. So now they say that they found 7 exoplanets in that constellation of Centaurus, which is the third brightest star in the night sky. That close. One of the brightest stars, closest galaxies, only 4 light years away. Just wanted to bring that up to make you think. We're looking at the north side of the moon here. Beautiful structures that we see ever so often that pass off as sides of craters, and they are on the edges of the craters. And most often, those flat edges of those craters are structures, and people are not noticing them. So, anyways, NASA, the world is not naive. We're not naive. We were expecting you guys to give us some truth. Um, you owe us that. You owe the world that. How dare anyone lie about the truth of where we come from, for Pete's sakes? I can't get over it. It shows how small people of the world are, you know, in the eyes of the higher rulers. But we here, we awake.